Hey there, treasure hunting fans. Your old pal Big D here with a little bit different episode today. As I said to you many times before, I was going to do a Star Trek Discovery update once the series started, and it did in fact start. It actually started up on Sunday. I watched the two episodes that premiered on the CBS Access Network. Not too happy about the fact that I actually got to pay money every week to watch Star Trek, but it is Star Trek, and those of you on here that know me really well know that there's not much I won't do for Star Trek, including, you're going to love this, since I'm doing this video, I am wearing my uniform. As you can see, I am wearing my Starfleet uniform from the original series because it is my favorite show. So, Discovery update. So, Discovery started this week, and it's a whole new crew and a whole new set of circumstances and problems. In this show, which takes place after Enterprise but pre the original series, and I believe my understanding is it's about 5 years before Kirk and Spock take their mission, so they are in this universe. So this is a new show. The first two episodes, you actually don't see the USS Discovery, the ship they're going to be serving on. This actually was the USS Shinzo that went through this first two episodes, and basically the first two episodes of the series were about giving a backstory to the main character of the show, which is Michael Brennan, Brennan, who is the main focus of the show. She plays a commander, and it's played by Sonequa Martin Green, who, if some of you might know, was on The Walking Dead for several seasons. So I've already been a fan of her, so I was pretty stoked when she got cast. Now, people like Jason Isaacs, who we all know from movies like the Harry Potter series, playing Lucius Malfoy, that he's actually the captain on the U.S. Discovery, but he was not in the first two episodes because, again, the whole first two episodes was establishing this character, Michael Brennan, and kind of getting to know her because she is the main character of the show. This is the first Star Trek show that's actually going to center not on the captain like every other show, but center actually on the first officer. So, which is a really different take on things. I'm a little excited about to see how things go. In these first two episodes, you basically learn about Michael Brennan, and you how do you put this? You learn why she's in trouble and why she's been reassigned to another ship, and you learn a lot of her backstory, and you also get to meet the Klingons, which is which is really cool because in the original series, the Klingons, we were kind of at war. We kind of were at war. There was always kind of a weird situation when it came to the Klingons, and this one's kind of showing how the Klingons were basically gone for many, 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 many years, and then all of a sudden come back, and they come back with a renewed interest because the Klingon Empire during these times had kind of fallen apart. You had 24 different houses, and all those houses couldn't agree on anything. And in this first episode, you see all the houses uniting together under one Klingon front, which can be very deadly. And we've seen what the Klingons can do throughout all the other series. So, really well done episode. It obviously follows the Kelvin timeline, which is the timeline that J.J. Abrams established with the 2009 Star Trek reboot. So it follows that same same timeline. So all the set stuff like that look very much like the last three movies that came out. So very well done. I wish I could comment more on some more of the actors. A lot of the actors, like Michelle Yeoh, was only going to be in those first two episodes, and she's done. She did a very good job, but she's done. And we need to see a good majority of the cast. We won't be seeing them until the third episode, which airs this Sunday. But a very well done show, and I can't tell you how amazing it is to have Star Trek back on television. It's where it belongs. Everybody always says how great Star Wars is, and Star Wars belongs in theaters. Well, Star Trek belongs on TV. That's where it started. That's where it made the biggest impact. And the coolest thing about Star Trek is it is still relevant to this day. And they can still wrap stories around and be able to take topics they're going on today and still integrate into this show like they have for so many other shows Star Trek shows that have been out there. So I'm really excited to see where they go. The special effects are top notch. I'm not kidding you. These first two episodes look theatrical quality. They were that good. I would love to have seen it on the big screen. It was that good. It's a really well done show. Looks like it's very well written. Both episodes were very engaging and there are space battles in it. I mean, how can you go wrong with space battles? There's a couple other characters in there. Sarum. I think it's. I can't exactly know how they spell it. You'll see him in the show. Got a weird face, really tall guy. He's literally towers over everybody else on the bridge. It's kind of funny, but actually I like him. He's very kind of almost Vulcan-esque, but not yet because he does have emotion too. But I really like the character. The character really has stood out to me the first couple episodes we watched. I don't know what else to say. It's a really good show. I won't say too much about the first episodes because I want you guys to watch it. But basically, is Michael Burnham's her story arc of how she got to where she is and where the show takes off. So basically, next week's episode will be the launching point. These were like a prequel. Now, on this Sunday will be the launching point for the whole show. The next episode, my understanding is because there's a Talk Trek show on after Discover every night, hosted by a person named Matt Mira. And he had a couple people from the show on, and they're talking. They discussed the fact too that next week will be you're going to be on the Discovery now. You're going to start to see this ship. You're going to start seeing engineering. You start to see all the stuff that you come accustomed to when you look inside a starship when you watch Star Trek. So very excited about that. I actually really can't wait. It's a really good show, and I would definitely check it out. I know it's a big bummer because it's on a paid service, but if you can't watch it right now because you can't afford to pay, that was at $5.99 with commercials or $9.99 without commercials. It eventually will come out on DVD, and highly, highly, highly check it out. If you have Kodi and you know who I'm talking about, you have Kodi, you can probably watch it now, I'm sure. But definitely check it out. Give it a chance. I think it's a really good show with a lot of promise, and it just does my heart good to know that Star Trek is not only back, but it's out there doing what it needs to do again. And fans so far have been really receptive and really seem to have enjoyed it. The only thing fans haven't cared about is the fact they have to pay money every month to watch it. And I get it. I'm not happy about it either. And I'm hoping that Paramount and CBS, stuff like that, change their minds down the road and go, okay, let's just put this on regular television and not have to go through the app all the time. Because to be honest with you, the app's not the best. It's got a lot of issues. And it's like you sign up for it, and the only show that you can get the only show that you can actually get the night it airs is Star Trek. If you want to watch other shows like their Big Bang Theory or NCIS, stuff like that, you literally have to wait an additional day for them to post it up there. So I'm still trying to figure out what the advantage is, other than Star Trek, of having this app when I can go to Hulu and get the things, because Hulu gets them the next day as well. So not necessarily all the CBS shows, but again, it just seems like they're charging a lot of money, not really getting much other than Star Trek. And don't get me wrong, for me, that's enough. But I know a lot of the people out there are like, I need a little bit more bang for my buck. So, but with that being said, I would definitely check it out. It is on Sunday nights at 8:30. It's a great show. You'll definitely have a lot of fun with it, and I highly recommend it. So with that, I'm going to leave you with a couple parting pictures from the show, from the premiere episode, and we will be back soon. Always remember to always keep hunting, because even though this is not a hunting situation, you always got to keep hunting, because you just never know what's going to be out there. But also, if you did enjoy this video, and I will be doing episode recaps of every episode, please click the like button down below. And if you want to see more of my commentary analysis, which will get a lot more in depth as the show goes along, it was more of a backstory thing, and I'd much rather have you guys see the episode rather than tell you about it. But after that, I'll do a little more in-depth reviews. So click that subscribe button up top to look for more reviews. And until then, y'all, when did I become Southern? You guys all take care, and we'll see you soon.